Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 5th Town Hall live stream of the year. This is our live stream for May 4th, 2021, and we are so happy to have all of you with us this evening, and thank you to everyone who's joined us the last 4 times. And so let's get it kicked off. My name is Chris Riley. I'm the Public Engagement Information Manager, and I'm going to start by introducing our panel. And first off, we have our superintendent, Dr. Ron Williams. And we have with us our Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Dr. Antoine Hawkins. We also have our Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, that's Dr. Fall Esrani. We have the President of the local chapter of the California School Employees Association, and that's Tanya Martin. We have the President of the Victor Valley Teachers Association, and that is Anita Tucker. And tonight we are being joined by principals from both Hook Junior High School and Lakeview Leadership Academy. So let me go ahead and introduce Hook Principal Carlos Cerna and Lakeview Principal Dr. Paula Chamberlain. So thank you everyone for joining us. I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Williams for some opening remarks. Oh, Dr. Williams, you're muted.
We would like to thank everyone for attending. Like Mr. Riley said, this is our 4th or 5th Tuesday. We like to meet with, so normally every Tuesday, we try to have this question and answers because things change so very rapidly, and we want to be responsive to our communities. Today, we're very, very fortunate to have Hook Junior High School as well as the Lakeview Leadership Academy and the principals there. And we have our assistant soups as well to be able to answer questions that you have. We have a 30-minute window. So we would appreciate, to try to get your questions in early, and we'll try to address those as quickly as we possibly can. Turn it back to you, Mr. Riley.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and hand it to our employee associations. And Tanya Martin, would you like to just say a word or two?
I'd just like to say good evening, and I'm glad to be a part of this once again for I think the 4th or the 5th week in a row.
And Ms. Tucker.
Good evening. I'm so excited to be here. Just to let you know, our teachers and certificated staff have been back with students for 3 weeks. It's been really exciting. We're glad that we can bring them back. We continually work that they're safe, and we're excited for graduation and the end of the year.
Thank you so much. Dr. Hawkins, would you like to just say hello?
Good evening to each and every one of you. Please remain safe during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic. We're ready to entertain your questions.
All right. And Dr. Esrani, you want to just say hi really quickly?
Yes, hello to the Hook and Lakeview community. Thank you for joining us today.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so speaking of Hook and Lakeview, so we're going to get to Mr. Cerna and Dr. Chamberlain in a moment here. And before we do that, we're going to show off some really cool videos. And for those of you who might be parents or students at these schools, see if you recognize the person's voice who's narrating it, and we'll reveal that at the end of the video. But we'll go ahead and start with our video about Hook Junior High School. Here we go.
Welcome to Hook Junior High School, home of the Wranglers. We are a junior high school serving grades 7 and 8 in Victorville, California. Hook has a long history of pride and tradition, while we also look toward the future. Our campus has been beautified and upgraded, including the state-of-the-art gymnasium. No matter what your interests, Hook has something to offer, including unique programs that can give you a head start on an exciting career. We also make education fun, with on-campus events that bring learning to life. We offer a wide range of sports, and we are competitive year after year, including league championships. Go Wranglers! Hook is a fully accredited and highly awarded school. We will prepare you for the next step in your education.
When I think about what I'm really proud of at Hook Junior High School, I would have to say it's a combination of my students and our staff. Our teachers are coming to work each and every day with a true spirit in for learning and for teaching the kids and really connecting with the kids, developing those positive relationships to help them prepare them, as our mission statement says, for high school and beyond.
Are you ready to be a Wrangler? Visit our website to learn more today.
So you may have saw at the end of the video that was narrated by a young lady named Taylin Love. She came right in here and recorded that and did a fantastic job. And I believe she's only in 7th grade. Yeah, she's a 7th. Oh, she's 8th grader. Okay. Well, still better than I could have done in 8th grade, that's for sure. So on that note, let's hand it over to Carlos Serna and hear a few words from him about Hook Junior High School.
Thank you, Chris, and welcome everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here, and my hats off to Dr. Williams and Cabinet and Chris and everybody at the district office for providing this format to be able to further show our school community just the great staff that we have here and the students that we have here. I'm very excited to be here. This actually marks my my 5th year here as principal. It's an honor. It's a pleasure to be part of it, and this is actually my 24th year as an employee of the school district. I started my career at Silverado High School as an English teacher, and I was involved with, as a baseball coach and football coach and class advisor and a number of different things. It's truly with the spirit of not only being an English teacher and connecting with kids and helping them prepare for that next level in their career, their academic career, but really connecting with kids and just being a very tiny, tiny part of their educational journey. Having been here at Hook, what I've seen here is just a tremendous, like I talked about in the video, the spirit that we have for our kids, that our staff has. I've seen over the past years the great work that we've done. We certainly have, we will continue to push forward to provide the best opportunities for our students and for our school community with very strategic and evidence-based and research-based programs to support our kids. Our mission statement does in fact say to prepare them for high school and beyond. And we really take that true to heart. And that's who we are. This school was built in 1960. So right behind Victor Valley High School, we are the second oldest in our district. And so with that comes a lot of tradition that is very connected to what we do here. And so some of those things that we've done across our over the years, it continues here with our Old West Day and our Renaissance Day and Civil War Day and Old West Day, so on and so forth. So those are programs that we're very proud of. And then, of course, our focus remains in the classroom with standard-based instruction. And then also outside the classroom with the electives. We're very happy and proud of our CTE program that we have here, our very ambitious and avid program, our leadership class, our just all departments inside the classroom and outside the classroom and athletics are part of the components that really make up of who we are. And that is certainly backed up by a staff that I always say will go through walls for kids and our school community. So I'm very honored and very proud to be part of that Hook community. I work in the community, I live in the community, and very honored to be here. So I look forward to answering any questions moving forward.
Thank you very much, Mr. Serna. And now let's move on to the second school we're talking about this evening, and that is Lakeview Leadership Academy. So let's do the same thing here. If you are a teacher, student, parent of the school, see if you recognize who's talking here. We'll reveal it at the end. Here we go.
Welcome to Lakeview Leadership Academy, home of the Spartans. We are a unique school serving grades 7 through 12 in Victorville, California. What makes Lakeview different? Everything. We offer a wide range of programs, from core classes to career technical education to fun electives, all on a beautiful modern campus not far from Spring Valley Lake. When you're a Spartan, you'll have the opportunity to stay at Lakeview from 7th grade all the way through your senior year of high school, in a positive, safe environment with smaller class sizes and a wide range of learning resources. And now you could graduate from Lakeview while also completing up to 2 years of college at BBC. Our middle college high school program gives you a head start when you graduate. Lakeview is an accredited and highly awarded school with a wide range of classes, giving you the tools for college and an exciting career. Our robotics program is renowned throughout the high desert in Southern California, and we offer many other exciting programs and extracurricular activities, including sports. From broadcasting to basketball, visual arts to volleyball, you can find your path at Lakeview.
One of the reasons why Lakeview Leadership is chosen by families and students is because we are a good fit for you. We do put you first, and we offer a wide breadth of opportunities for your student at our school. And honestly, the number one thing is we serve you. We serve your family, we serve your students. You are number one to us.
Are you interested in seeing what Lakeview Leadership Academy can do for your future? Visit our website to learn more today.
All right. And that was, the video froze up on me, but that was Natalie. What was her last name? Dr. Chamberlain, you're muted. Hello?
I think she's still muted.
Well, it says you're not muted, but we can't hear you. So I don't know. Can you turn your mic up a little bit? Okay, well, definitely says you're not muted, so I'm not sure. We're having some kind of a problem there. Why don't we come back? Why don't we come back to Dr. Chamberlain and see if we can get that figured out with the mic issue there, and we can go ahead and just get started with some questions.
Sure.
While we're waiting on that. So Richard Gonzalez, who is helping us out, he's in this room behind me off screen. He's a behind the scenes guy, but he is actually watching these questions. And Dr. Williams, do you want to take these away?
Yes. This question here is, will we come back next year full time? I'm a Lakeview student. Our goal at this particular time is that all of our students will come back full time next year at this time. That's subject to change, but our plans at this particular time is for all of our students to be returning 100% full time in the 21-22 school year.
Okay, Dr. Chamberlain, is it working? Still trying. Okay, we're still trying. By the way, so the girl's name who did that for Lakeview, she actually indeed was a 7th grader, and her name is Natalie Lazaro. So I wanted to give her a shout out for her terrific work. Okay, Richard, any other questions? We don't have any more? Let me have a look here. We have lots of people saying hello. Oh, we have a hello from Donovan Botello, and he is the not public engagement manager, that's me. He's the family engagement liaison for Lakeview Leadership Academy. So thank you for joining us, Donovan. Donovan went to Hook. He works at Lakeview. He went to Hook. I did not know that. So yeah, let me see. I don't think we have, we have Caleb Castaneda with us, and he has joined us for just about every single one of these things. He is one of our board members, so we'd really like to thank him for coming out and joining us. If you have questions, now's the time. We have it wide open here for any questions you might have.
And I know that
are students allowed to be in here? Yes, but be respectful. Don't use any foul language.
And I know that for some of our parents and community members, since we've been having these every Tuesday afternoon, I know that many of the questions that have been asked in the past has probably addressed them. I can share with you that, at this particular time, because I was on a meeting just yesterday, the State Department is really advocating for as much in-person instruction next year as at all possible. We're finishing out the year at this particular point in time. And we hope that there's not any significant changes in infection rates or positivity rate. Dr. Rubacaba is not going to be able to be with us, who's our assistant superintendent of HR, has been doing a phenomenal job with our personal PPE equipment for our staff as well as our students. I know that we're in a minimum school day at this particular time, but next year our plan is to be back regular full-time students and staff. And we're sort of excited. We're excited about, just having those students that's returned thus far. And I know that many of our students are looking forward to next year being back with all of their friends.
And I do want to share from the last meeting we had an email question that came in and the person was not able to attend the meeting. And it was a very long email that she sent me. She's a student. And I'll just kind of recap it here. But basically, she says that she gained many responsibilities during the pandemic, that she had the responsibility of taking care of her nephew and niece while still attending online school. And then her family were working and her relatives were home and she had to watch them, and that she knows many other people who were in that situation. And that also, she believes that it should be optional, that it should be optional to return to school, which the good news is, yes, right now it is. Do we want to talk a little bit about whether or not they can come back to school now and what's it going to look like in August? Are we going to potentially have everybody coming back? Do you want to talk a little bit about that, Dr. Williams?
Yes, at this particular point in time, we anticipate all of our students returning. However, through our Victor Valley Virtual Academy, for those parents that would like their child to continue in a virtual environment, we want you to know that we have that available for parents as well as students. But all of our traditional schools will be back in their normal mode of operations. And I know that one of the things that we've learned going through this distance learning process is that our teachers have done a phenomenal job. Not only our teachers, our classified staff has done an outstanding job as well. And I know that today, we have both in-person and virtual going on at the same time. And we don't know exactly what guidelines are going to be coming down from the state as well as public health. We will abide by all of them and follow them. But, we're giving you the best information that we have at this particular point in time. But I want to qualify that, letting you know that it's subject to change.
Dr. Williams, do you want to add a little bit about students who might want to go to virtual school if they don't want to return in public?
Oh, I thought that's what I just mentioned. But if you would like to add some, and then I'll address the question after you. Would you like to continue on?
Oh, no, I just remember this earlier this evening, there was a parent who wanted more information. So,
yes. Well, we have the Victor Valley Virtual Academy, in which I mentioned a few minutes ago, in which we know some parents that may want their child to stay in a virtual environment. It will be available. It's one of our options. And then we will have the face-to-face traditional sites in mind as well. Now, I think Mr. Gonzalez put up a question and I saw it. Okay. Will kids return to school with all PPE still be available at classrooms? At this particular time, yes, we will have the PPE available for students as well as staff. My daughter is a 7th grader at Hook and returned on Thursday, but doesn't have a district issued Chromebook. Not all of her teachers had extras in the classroom, so she went a few periods without one. What can we do? Mr. Cerner?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Williams. I do see that. So thank you for that question, Ms. Vasquez. So I apologize for the inconvenience. We are equipped with Chromebooks in the classroom. So I'm taking a note and I will make sure. So she, by her alpha, will be coming on Thursday. So I will make sure that I reach out to her and make sure she has one for while she's here on Thursday and Friday. So that's no problem at all. I apologize for the inconvenience, but we are equipped to support all students coming back here on campus. I just have a question, and maybe she could respond in the chat. Do you have one at home? You just need for one here when you're on campus. Is that correct? I guess.
Okay, and we'll see if she can answer us back in the chat.
Yeah. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I'm taking notes, and I will make sure that we reach out to her. What is her? I guess I'll do a search in Aries, reverse lookup by parent, and I'll be able to identify the student and make sure she is given a book. As a matter of fact, Ms. Vasquez, if you are there, have her connect with me right when she gets on campus, and we can already get that taken care of.
And I do want to share quickly the email addresses for both of these principals. You'll see them going across the bottom of your screen there. That's ccerna@vvuhsd.org and pchamberlain@vvuhsd.org. So go ahead and email either one of them with some of your direct questions about the campus. So, okay. And then, I think we might have Dr. Chamberlain back with us. Can we test this out?
Yes. Did it work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see from this. I had to change the computer settings for them for the microphone. So I guess maybe it's different than Google, but it worked. But welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm glad that you can be here, and I'm really glad that we have this opportunity to meet with you in this format. I've met a lot of you. I'm the new principal here at Lakeview Leadership Academy, and I'm honored to be here. This is a great community. I know many of you know that. We have wonderful teachers and a wonderful staff, and it's just so wonderful. And it's been just really great to have the kids back. Every morning we meet them at the gate when they're coming in and back at the buses, and they're just so excited to be here. So we're so grateful to all of you for trusting us with your children and for having them come back and be with us in person. I know you saw a lot of the great things that we're doing here at Lakeview on the video. Our robotics program is amazing, and it's an award-winning program. Miss Osterberg, who oversees that, is just an amazing person and an amazing instructor. She has great relationships with our students. And we've been doing weekly forums for our middle college. That's coming to Lakeview next year, where the students can earn up to 2 years of college credit free of charge at Victor Valley College. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, we have an interest list. We will be sending out applications soon, and we are still doing weekly forums. So if you're interested at all or just would like to speak with me a little bit more about that, please go ahead and email me, and I'd be happy to share any of that information with you. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here, and thank the cabinet and everybody for putting this on for us. I really appreciate it.
Okay, great. And I guess really quickly we can follow up, and we have a nice shout out there from Danielle, but really quickly we can follow up with Teresa Vasquez's question. She said, yes, she has her own here at home, but it won't connect on campus. So, okay. Okay, Richard, and I know there was another question you had brought up on there. Oh, just a comment. I have a son who is soon to be 7th grader. So many choices for him for junior high. I greatly appreciate these meetings and videos of the school sites. Thank you for all this. Well, hopefully we have sufficiently convinced you to attend one of these two fine schools or one of the other schools in our district. I don't believe we have any further questions at this time. I will check my email address really quickly here because that's another way you can reach out to us. I am not seeing anything.
And I would just like to add, not only Lakeview and Hug, but all of the schools that we have in our district. We have some outstanding schools, outstanding staff, both certificated and classified, and they do a phenomenal job each and every day for our students. And we're very, very proud of our students as well, with the acknowledgments that we've received throughout the district for multiple programs that we provide to the community. We're very excited about the things that we're accomplishing, and we're here for you. And I think next week we have another town hall meeting. It will be primarily for our Spanish-speaking community at that particular time. Now, I just saw another question come across. If any students attend Lakeview or are interested in ASB leadership for next year, please send an email to cgemel@vvuhsd.org. I would imagine it's probably the ASB advisor in some.
Well, thank you, Cynthia. That's a good reminder. And yeah, Dr. Williams was saying we are going to have a live stream next week that we are calling, what is it? Junta en Vivo. And it is just for our Spanish speaking. Well, I mean, it's for anyone, but it is targeted primarily to our Spanish speaking audience. And we will have our translator, Jonas Cabrera, will be doing his best impersonation of me. He will be me. He will be translating what the cabinet is saying. Dr. Rubalcaba is going to speak to you directly in Spanish, I presume. And we might have Miss Vargas Corona join us, Anita, as well. Okay, and that's great. And she is also fluent in Spanish. So if you know someone who speaks Spanish primarily, is more comfortable asking these questions in Spanish, hearing the answers in Spanish, please let them know that we're going to be doing that a week from tonight.
And and I just also wanted to sit down and thank our VVTA presidents because they've been hanging in here with us every Tuesday as well. And we can't say enough because it takes a team effort, all of us working collectively to bring these to you. And I know many of you are accustomed to looking at Zoom, and we believe that this format in our town hall meetings is more of a news format than the traditional Zoom or Google meetings. And based upon the comments that we've received, we really think that our community really appreciate the studio that we are able to produce for you, these town hall meetings and other meetings that we provide. And we want you to know that we feel that you deserve this type high quality, and we're committed to providing it to you.
All right.
I see a comment just came in. Since my family and I moved from Upland 3 years ago, and we're so happy to have them in the Victor Valley schools. Danielle, I want you to know we are very, very proud to have you here. And something, if you can recruit 3 more families from Upland to come up here, we don't really say it's Victorville. We just sit down and say, you just tell them that you live in Denver, Colorado, because you're about a mile high.
All right. Well, not seeing anything further. We were planning to go to 5:30. It's 5:28. I guess we're all getting off work 2 minutes early today, perhaps.
Chris, could I just make a comment real fast?
Sure.
So one, I want to tell I saw in the chat Norma Cota, a former Silverado. So she was there when I was there. So hello, it's good to see you and happy to see you again. And as your child comes to Hook Junior High, so stop in and say hi. I do want to just make a quick comment. Our counselors continue to work hard to support our incoming 7th grade students. And so they have done presentations to our feeder schools. We have 9 elementary feeder schools. And so we have met with Parkview, Liberty, Challenger, West Palms, Ralph Baker 21. They met with those classes. They've gone into those classes. And thank you to the elementary school district for letting our counselors go into the Zoom meeting for the 6th grade teachers. Upcoming, we have Village, Discovery, Puesta del Sol, as well as Brentwood. That's coming up soon, so the parents can get additional information. We also have a parent info night coming up on Tuesday, May 11th from 6 to 7. So if any parents want to join us that are incoming families, we'll be happy to answer any questions. And that's all I need to say, but I wanted to kind of put that important information. Hopefully we have some incoming future Wranglers in the audience. Thank you.
Hey, well, now we are right at 5:30, so let's go ahead and wrap it up, Dr. Williams.
Well, on behalf, outstanding Hook Junior High School, as well as the Lakeview Leadership Academy and both principals, we want to thank you for attending. Also for both presidents of BBTA, as well as CSCA, as well as our cabinet. We all and our board members that were able to attend this evening as well. We want to thank all of you for attending. And we will be communicating back to you in about 2 weeks, like the message said. Next week will be our Spanish version but we'll cover the same content that we're covering at this particular time. So on Tuesdays between 5 and 5:30, we look forward to sharing the latest information. I know that we've been consumed with the COVID, but we should be making a transition to other aspects that we think are vitally important. And we want to be here to answer any questions that you may have. So on behalf of the Victor Valley Union High School family, thank you all for attending. Be safe and be well. Bye-bye.